Right, take it away, baby.
Why do you do this?
What?
Just try. I'm trying to be serious. I try and get an intro.
I see all my good part before the camera's rolling.
You just drop a.
He's just opened another fucking can of tenants out there as well. Honestly, Paul just sits and bevies.
That's why he's not on the camera. He's absolutely fucking
come to the green room, it's pure professional. It's just like a fag.
Right,
sorry.
Guess what's happened, right?
What?
Obviously, word has spread.
What do you mean guess? I know what's happening.
No, you don't. You don't.
All right, what?
You know what's going to happen. You don't know why it's happening.
Right.
So obviously, you told everybody that you hate dogs.
Right.
And your guest loves dogs.
Right.
So he's coming in to take umbrage with your nonsense
he's not
opinions.
Here to talk about dogs. Dogs isn't on the list of stuff to talk about.
Aye, but I'm dog mad, so
it's
dogs
a surprise.
Just end up in everything anyway.
It's like Cilla Black.
I guarantee you, by the end of this, you're going to come out here with a clap by my dogs.
Aye, right.
Definitely.
Have you is this a set up, aye? Why don't you just fucking be on the Monday Club podcast then? Yeah, why don't I just take a step back?
I feel as though this has turned into a sort of complex with him.
He fucking greets every week.
Aye.
Oh, somebody's got to replace me.
Just went, we're going to come for you. You look like dogs, that's what you said.
Who said, we're going to come for you? Paul, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm buzzing, mate. Buzzing you're here.
I know. I'm buzzing myself. Aye, I'm buzzing. Absolutely.
He was lucky to get his name drawn out the hat to come on, wasn't he?
He was. Very lucky.
Aye.
We didn't have a hat. It was like...
It's digital now, isn't it?
We did have a hat. I wear hats all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up, man. Honestly.
I've been dying to come on anyway. I mean, outside yours two, I must be the most spoke about guy on this podcast.
Well, to be fair, you do get quite a lot of airtime, you know what I mean? So, with something that would be expecting a gift off you if you did turn up to the fucking podcast.
Well, to be fair, you've slaughtered them.
Aye, you've called me a shite bag, a sleek at wee prick. It was like 5 or 6. You called me on that one.
A sleek at wee prick.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, that's true. I mean, there wasn't true there. No, guys, listen, I appreciate you letting me on. And I bought you a wee gift each as well. It's just a wee thank you.
Are we opening it right now?
Aye, on you go, on camera.
Well, here there's a couple of things in there.
So in the wee box, it's just a wee, for my business, just a wee cup.
I like dogs. Look at that.
Mate, see if this is what I think it is.
Aye, well, obviously.
Fucking
Gary,
cardigan.
you can never have enough cardigans.
Yes!
Right?
Yes! Come on!
And that t-shirt just suits you down to a T.
I should put that on.
What does it say?
I like dogs.
I like dogs more than people.
Will I put it? What does it say?
I like dogs more than people.
I thought you said we other people. Oh man.
Unfortunately, the one in the box, it's no Alan McCoy's with tits, but it's the next best thing. It's my company. Aye.
I was going to say, you need to introduce where you work, what you doing on that proper frame displays. I like that. Class, mate.
Tell us a wee bit about the shop, mate.
Aye, so I've got a memorabilia and framing company. That's actually how I met you two guys. Just based in Cambuslang now, but I'm just in the process of moving up to East Kilbride. But we basically deal with the football players and sports stars and basically frame their thoughts for them that they've wore sort of over the years, or they've caught for other players, or like Champions League games and board games and stuff like that. So I love it. I started it up I think it's about 8 years ago.
Nice.
I own a printing company as well. I've been doing that for like 15 years. So do you know what? It's just a pleasant break to deal with something different for being behind a computer for so many years.
I bought a doozy off him on Saturday.
Who?
George Albert's canvas.
I had a look at that actually.
Aye, see, because obviously I'm moving.
That's all you were doing, mate. I was in
storage.
I was in there.
I've got a fucking George Albert's canvas, so shut up.
Have you? Aye.
I have, aye.
No, this one you've no.
Anyway, that sounded like he was introducing his business and all that. That sounded like your old shitey podcast you used to do, just talking about business and all that.
The one that you were coming on twice, aye. Kidded on you were fucking Batman, nobody could see you.
No, listen, in all seriousness, I've got hundreds of frame
stuff's
taps
class, man.
up in my shop.
Aye.
Paul's done all my work for years.
Stuff's class.
Stuff is
Alright,
class.
it's not a contest. Calm down.
I'm just saying, I was trying to get him more business, right? That's why he's bloody here, innit? He's not here
You
to
throw
talk
in
to
one
us.
comment, he's away. He's lost his fucking mind.
I can't even concentrate on this because if all time just look at him wearing that t-shirt.
Listen, I will fucking spot us. I like dogs more than people. Class.
Maybe that'll stop folk coming for you now with hate mail.
Tell you a story, right? Seeing a part at Scenic Centre the night. There was a guy, he was obviously he was no right in the head, and he's walking with this wee dog. It's like a wee happy curly things, like cockapoodle or something like that.
Right.
Cockadoo or something.
Cockadoo?
Is that a cockadoo? Right. And he's walking with it and he's going, come on, Dear shout. Right, and Doug's like right up. It's old. Is it Legs and Coat used to be there?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I was never there.
Aye, right. Gary's like, he was nodding there.
You're the one that's like, was it Legs and Coat?
Was that Platinum Lace?
And then Doug starts doing shit. He's like, good boy, come on, dear shit. And I was
Did
like,
he pick
there's
it
no way he's picking that up, man. I just kept walking. I was like, there's no way. Shit like that, man. That's just, it's not on.
Literally.
Shit like that, aye. Fucking hell, man.
Right, who's want to go first? Everybody's got subjects tonight. Everybody's got mad things they want to talk about.
I'll start off with the Thailand one. So,
Right.
have you been to Thailand?
No.
No.
Yeah? No.
Nope.
So I feel as if, how you see like guys going to Thailand, they're going there to fuck men and nobody's going to know about it, aren't they? Like, there's no two ways about it that a guy's going, I'm just going to Thailand for 10 days. They're like, I want to see what it's like to shag a ladyboy, and then they're going to get away with it because nobody's ever going to know. Aren't they?
What's wrong with you, man?
What, there's not, what's wrong with me?
What about the...
I've never been to fucking Thailand. What are you talking about?
Right, so what about the girls that are going then?
Girls go to wash elephants and all that and pet tigers, right? That's the day. I don't know, maybe girls do that too.
So they both got to play with trunks?
Aye, exactly. I just feel as if, have you ever seen the video of the Scouser?
Aye.
And he's
I
like,
knew
what
you
a
were going there with
boy,
that.
come on, you got a bigger dick
Aye.
than me. Look, and he's right into it, you know what I mean? I feel as if that's what these boys do. They go, who the fuck goes to Thailand? Why you go to Thailand yourself?
Do you think that's like an advertisement? That video for
Aye.
Thailand? Then,
Aye, they're like that.
Visit
See,
Thailand.
I'm going.
Did you see they wee Essex fucking tosspots on TikTok trying out the Thai food? And they were sitting, they must have found the only British pub in fucking Thailand. And they're like, oh, I can't believe people eat this stuff. And they asked the wee Thai guy that worked there to make like Yorkshire puddings and like a Sunday roast. And you're like, I hate you, bet you go to fucking Benidorm.
Aye.
Just, maybe they're there for the ladyboys, I know.
100%. Have you ever spoke to an older guy who'll be like, I go to Thailand for
Like
like
kind of Gary Glitter style.
5 months of the year. I go to
Aye.
Thailand.
Aye.
I've dealt with him.
And you're like,
I've dealt with him. I know
Like,
exactly where you're
we all
going
know
with that.
what's going on in their head. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, the woman.
I know
there,
what's
the
going
woman
on.
there, son, £10 and all that. You can have them all night. You're like, what, mate? How do you know the difference? Like, wow. Like, that's just.
I mean, you know the difference pretty
They're
quickly.
as well just going like, I'm a pure sleaze bag, son.
When she
Do you
puts
know
on
what
the Johnny instead of you.
I mean? Oh, man.
You know the difference sharpish.
It's horrible.
Do you
innit?
think it's becoming like the new mind when it was COVID, everybody went to Dubai? And that was like the, that's where we're all gone.
More people are going to Thailand now, but I just think guys, even just groups of guys going to Thailand, like, I know what you're doing. I know what your game is, son. You know what I mean?
See, even
They've
like-
got birds and all that, and what are you going there for?
So do you think when they go with their bird, they're like, their bird, oh, you go and do that elephant
Nah,
cleaning for the
nah,
day and
you
I'll,
can go to Thailand
I'll
for
go and
a
have a look
holiday.
about.
I'm just going to go window shopping.
Aye, I'll go a wee swag, I'll go walk about.
Just gotta go for a shower and all that when I come back.
Have you even seen the one that's on social media now, and it's a sort of older type, clearly British guy, and there's like the woman standing there and she's got the wee skinny black skirt, and you see him doing that, and he puts his hand down, and like you can see him lifting up and trying to look and all that.
Oh no,
It's
man.
it's clearly in Thailand as well. It's right in the middle of the street.
It's mad.
Aye, that is wild.
And there's videos on TikTok and you see pure older guys fucking walking about with all these ladyboys with arms around them and all that, and the camera's up and they're like pure doing all this, and I'm like, fucking weird, man.
I did see that Callum Abroad.
Mm-hmm.
He went there and he interviewed one of the ladyboys and he's like, what country do you get the most kind of guys coming for? And it was Britain and America.
Aye.
That was like the curiosity.
That's the mad. Anybody that says to me, I went to Thailand, either a boys' holiday or they went themselves, I'm like, you either got pumped or you pumped a guy. Like, and listen, each to their own. But like to pretend then that you're no into that, but then you go, oh, Thailand's amazing, man. Cheap drink and all that. I ain't bother.
Oh, the
Cheap
wee
drink.
scheme rats are got to come for you, man.
Don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I'm not the one that went to Thailand and shagged a ladyboy. I can hand in heart say I have not pumped a ladyboy. So there we go. Fucking beg me out of train spotting. Fuck! Kicking the wall and all that. No chance, man.
The old
So-
style game one, isn't it? Big cock and hairy balls.
Fucking hell.
Fucking mental.
So nobody's got to
I've
Thailand
got a
then for the
fucking
foreseeable.
point. You can go to Thailand for like a holiday and all that, but aye, go with your bird.
That's what you'll be
Go
doing.
with your bird. You know what I
But
mean?
see the
That's-
folk that live there, is it cheap to live? Is it like a cheap place to go and actually stay
I
for
don't know
6 months?
what wages do they get paid? It depends on what wages you get. It's obviously cheap to go and eat and drink and all that there, isn't it?
All these old geezers are like pension age, aren't they? So were they just living off their pension there? Does that travel that far?
I don't know.
Out here, you wouldn't be able to live off that?
I don't know. Go and buy a bird.
We need to look into this.
Dive a bird for how long?
Not too much, but
Aye, no too much. Just why don't we send somebody else?
Aye, I'm not going.
What about Josh?
Josh, no, he'll get eaten alive, man. Imagine it. He'll come here with his willy chopped off, won't he? A wig and all that one.
Oh fuck!
Scary, man. The thing is that a lot of people that guy's got a fucking point. Bang on.
And a lot of people will be a lot of birds will watch this and be looking at their man like that.
you just booked Thailand.
What'd you do when you were in Thailand last summer?
Aye.
And I never seen you for a month and you came back.
Obviously, man, curious about what it's like. Like you don't go there. You would, if you were going on holiday yourself, you would go some. Why do you need to go all the way to fucking Thailand?
Who's even wanted to do that flight if you're going to make the boys anyway?
Aye, I know.
What's
I know.
It, 8 hours, 9 hours?
You're going there and the boys are all sick. You're going to Ibiza or something like that if you're a group of boys. That's where you're going. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
They're all knowing. They're nobody's saying it, but they're like, we're going to pump so many men in there, man. Men with boobies.
Fuck's sake, man.
Anyways, have we got any nice topics to talk about?
You've never got nice to You've never got nice. Right, Paul, what have you put? Well, we might as well just go in for other folk and all comic book conventions.
High comic book conventions.
Let's go for the geeks.
I've got a wee boy, he's 5, right?
Right.
So he's 6 next month, he's mad on like the superheroes and like I'll love it, see, because he's into that stuff and I'm into that stuff. And so we started going to the comic book conventions together, which is cool, right? So we started off with the one at East Kilbride, it's sort of small scale. And like, there's a sort of mix of people there, but there's also just like normal people with the Waynes and stalls, and the Wayne gets his picture took with Star Wars characters and stuff like that. But then we went to the one at the SEC.
The Comic Con.
Yes.
I've been to that.
Have you witnessed that?
I've took my boy to it.
You dressed up, didn't you?
No, but I felt left out.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. This is a serial killers convention. Isn't it? This is wild,
It's
man.
high. It's right there.
There's some people there and like they're great and they're dressed up and they carry the buckets around for charity. But then you get the other people and like I'm covering my wee boy's eyes and all that. Like,
How about the then?
so like there's one that sticks in my head, right? So we're just standing. So they're all see like the con like the cosplay type things where
Cosplay?
cosplay,
Right,
right? So it's that. There's this big fat guy, right? And he's like these tight bottoms, and I don't know if he's like Lord of the Rings or what it is, but he's quite a rotund chap, do you know what I mean? And he's got a bandage over his nipples there, and he's just walking about with a big staff. Wee man's like to me, Daddy, what's that from? And I'm like, absolutely fucking nothing. First turn no away.
Man.
But see, like some
you
of
do
the
get
people,
folk
you see,
that
like, people take it proper
Aye.
serious as well. Like there's actual like competitions where they cost us thousands and thousands of pounds to dress up these things, and they travel like all the UK. But then there's other ones, and you're like, you're for the watching.
That's the folk that live in basements.
Aye. See, I didn't see when you had said Comic Con, I was like pure coming to defend people who are like into sci-fi and all that. I like Star Wars.
No,
I'm a big Star Wars fan, and like I watch the
Aye.
superhero stuff
Same.
with the kids and all that, and I love like the photo stuff and all that.
Aye.
But then there's these other ones, and
Aye.
like you can tell as well. There's these guys, and they dress up in like black army gear. Might be the best way to do. You know what I'm talking about?
Aye.
And like there's some of them that are like 6'4", 6'5", night vision goggles and all that.
Aye.
One. It must be fucking roasting
Aye.
because it's warm in there at the best
Aye.
of times, mate. 7 layers on and big chunky metal
Aye.
boots that they trip about with.
Probably walk
Honestly.
about a house like that.
Aye.
This reminds me,
They
have you seen the
definitely
film
drink
Role
Monster.
Models?
Live in a basement and drink Monster.
Aye.
Watch
Aye.
it saw their chest and all that.
Role models is what it's like.
Aye, that's
Aye.
that's what I imagine it to be like then.
It's
And they play Warhammer and all that. too.
Aye, like when I went, the wee man used to love Batman, and we got there. I think it started like 9 in the morning. We got there about 10. I think no, it'll be all right, mate. There was a queue about 2 mile long
Aye.
to get in,
Aye.
and you're walking past like can't dressed up as a Joker and Batman and like full gear, man.
See, when you dress up there, what, are you going to for people to take photos of you, or are you just going to look about at all the different things that's
There's
there?
competitions,
Aye.
so it's like
Right.
best dressed, and then folk they go and take their photos with Wayne's.
So I think
which is a
let's
wee
see,
bit
like,
weird.
we go to the football.
Aye.
I think this is what people's hobby is as well. It's that sort of idea, but it's just fucking wild. Some of it,
Aye.
man. Some of it is
Nah, you
absolutely
can't be
wild.
dressed up like that when there's Wayne's there, but they can't.
Aye, but the day, that's how it got to the stage. And I
Aye.
remember I was like that to be my night, Mum will go, because it was
Aye.
just overwhelming. Like
Aye.
there was just too much going on, and some of the stuff is maybe a wee bit scary for him as well.
Aye.
Like it's probably like the Japanese type comic
aye.
stuff.
They like the horror sections and all that as well, didn't
some
they?
it's a bit wild.
But you get loads of big actors going for like signings and charging like
Aye, see, that's
60
how
quid for an
aye,
autograph.
Aye, I think that's cool. Like, if you're going to meet somebody for like a programme you like to have, I think that'd be quite cool. But so that's what I thought you meant. I thought you were just going to attack people that wanted to do that.
No.
No, I'm
But aye,
all for
like
the
the
Star Wars
deviants,
type
like
stuff.
the deviants,
Aye.
aye,
Aye,
then-
the ones that just want to go and get photos with Wayne's
aye.
and then
Do
go
you
back
think
to
they're
the
like?
basement.
Do you think they're just people that just never grew up?
That's one word to describe it, aye.
I know, but like fucking, I don't think I went to school with anybody that was like that. But
You wouldn't have. You did at high school. There was
Think so?
always groups
Aye,
at high school, man, and they
definitely.
hung about the art classes and that.
Aye, drank battery acid. And
Aye,
stuff like that.
aye.
Definitely, man.
no, I don't know anybody that does that now.
Mate,
But
there was folk at Bannerman done it. There's fucking definitely folk
Aye.
at your high school.
we would have bullied that right out of them, man. Definitely.
You say that though, half of them are probably pretty handy because they're used to like Dungeons and Dragons and that and throwing like nunchucks about.
Aye, they don't feel pain. half of
Aye,
them, don't they?
exactly. They just feel hurt
I
inside.
want to look into that. I want to go back onto my old Facebook and fucking see, man. See who's gone to these things. Fuck that, man.
Aye, mate, there'll be loads. Like that Comic Con's always sold
Much
out.
is it to get in?
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe about 30 quid
Aye.
a ticket or
It's
something.
dear, man.
Aye, but I don't know if the
30
kids go
quid.
free.
Do you get in for that? Do you just get in?
Aye,
You just get in. But
Wow.
you buy like early bird ones that are like 40 odd notes
Aye.
and you get in between like 8 and 9 in the morning
Fucking hell.
and look
man.
at it because there's loads of stalls selling stuff.
Selling. Aye, I remember going to something like that and it was all selling vintage Star Wars toys.
Do you know what do you know what I bought?
Wrestlers and stuff
Aye.
like that.
Do you know what I bought at Comic Con? A Sega Mega Drive.
Did you, aye?
Nice.
Mint condition, mate.
Wow.
This guy had all the like the Sega Master System,
Aye,
Game
aye.
Boy and all that. He was selling all the old retro stuff.
Alex the Kid pre-programmed on it.
Aye, aye, by the way, man.
Mega Drive, that was my first ever.
Aye.
computer. Aye.
Class.
I liked I was a Nintendo when I had a Sega. I had the Segas, but I liked Nintendo.
Mega
better.
Drive was up there, man.
Aye.
I liked the
We did remember
Sonic
the
was a pain in the
Mickey
dick,
Mouse
man.
Castles of Evolution.
Oh, I
Aye.
mind that.
Class, man.
David Dallas had that. I never had that. I used to play that.
What's the one
when
with
I
the
was at
stupid
school.
fucking dolphin? Echo the
Echo
dolphin.
Echo the
Dolphin.
Dolphin, aye.
Aye. Class. Kids don't know, man.
Those were the days, weren't they?
These were the days.
16-bit graphics.
Aye, and you're like, whoa!
So lifelike.
Sucked in.
That
Fucking
guy's
hell.
got 800 squares on his head. Realistic. What was I want to talk about? What's your views on Crocs? Who, in
Right.
fact, who owns Crocs out of
No.
the forays,
No.
Paul?
Nah, man.
Right.
Does them do on Uggs?
No.
Nah.
No,
Ugg slippers?
Nah.
no.
Nah, you're not getting away in a pair of slippers. You're not getting away in
You've got Ugg slippers, ain't you? Don't lie to me.
Aye, they're dead comfy, man. They're good.
Right, have you got Crocs?
Nah. Alright, so see before you start attacking,
I'm not, like,
I'm the
right.
shoe guy. I'm the shoe guy, so I feel as if I need to be careful
Right,
here.
I'm not attacking them, right? All I'm going to say is we get a lot of messages in saying talk about Crocs, most comfortable thing in the world. Right, that's brilliant in theory, but they are the worst looking fucking
Horrendous.
shoes I've ever seen in my life,
See, in
man.
one defence, right? So I put it there. What about people that are in like a medical profession?
I was gonna say
because
that.
they're on their feet all day.
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Yes.
Other than that, deviants.
See folk that wear them out with shorts on and socks and
It's not
Crocs,
acceptable.
they need dragged into a fucking police station.
Can I ask a question that's right in my ADHD mind, right?
This will be nothing to do with
So,
Crocs.
no, so we're saying females that wear, female nurses that wear Crocs to
Why
work?
does it need to be female
That's
nurses?
what I'm about to say. So what about if there's a male nurse? Are male nurses acceptable?
Nurses are male or female? What the fuck?
What year's it?
I was asking them, I think they're. I was asking
A
you.
nurse can be male or female.
Aye.
So you see if a guy says they're a nurse, but you don't go,
Goes to Thailand these holidays.
there they are. I don't do that either. Yeah,
So you came for a nurses now, no? Fucking magic.
That's definitely going to end well.
This is why he doesn't deal with the males. I got to hate shit in.
Anyway, Crocs.
Would you wear them?
No, never in a million years, no.
What about do your kids wear them?
My wains have gone.
Aye.
What are
They had them in
gibbets?
holiday and all
Gibbets
that.
you call them?
Same,
You
aye,
put it in and all that?
aye. I just couldn't, man.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, there's no fucking decorum in a pair of them. There would be holes.
Ah, they
and
just
The
don't.
coolest guy in the world, and you're not getting away with
Aye,
that.
they just don't. They just don't look good with anything.
put them into sport mode. Flick the wee bit up and that. Nah, they're no for me, man. I just don't like them. You get them with like linings inside them now for like.
Aye, like the
slippers
fur,
and that.
like Uggs. No,
Weird, man.
they're just. I mean, fair play to whoever came up with them. It's making an absolute
must have minted.
shitload of money. But
Aye, because they just keep releasing slightly different colours, don't they?
or are they wee stupid things that you stick in the fucking? You can get
Aye.
a Bluetooth speaker.
Can you?
to go into your Crocs while you're walking about.
I tried
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
even
them.
joking, man.
I tried to get like the Box Fresh logo and all that, and the wee gibbet fucking things, but it was working out too much. I pain in the arse. Couldn't get it small enough. I thought I could start punting them.
But then you would all had to wear Crocs then with a wee badge on them.
Aye, that's when Crocs become
And the
acceptable,
shop.
isn't it, when there's
Aye,
logos
I
on
know.
them.
Exactly. There's money to be made.
I just fuck it right.
Well, I
aye.
love Crocs.
Turn one into two, eh, bother. Two right.
Oh, fuck's sake. I want to ask you about... Oh, you've done the Neatest Comfort people, by the way.
Whoever I went for.
Nurses.
Stuck up for the geeks.
Right,
You're sticking up for the geeks. I came fully prepared. Actually, hold on a minute. Right, wait a minute, right? Because I wrote in my notes, it says comic book conventions, and I've put under it, support these events. That's what my notes say. So I wanted to put my hand up and say, the geeks, I'm on your side, right?
So
I'll
are
back
we.
you up.
Just like some of them are a
Not
wee
the
bit...
nonsense that go, but the geeks. Right, let's clarify that.
Right, so you had put folk that film themselves crying.
Aye.
Talk to me.
They need fucking donkey punched in the face, man.
Right, what's prompted it? What have you seen?
I've seen millions of people doing it, like film themselves greeting, right? And then it's like pure fucking big emotional video, whatever it is they're fucking talking about. I don't give a shit because I don't watch them, but just as soon as I see somebody greeting on social media and filming themselves, I'm like, that's attention seeking, man. That is like the most attention seeking thing you can do in this planet is film yourself greeting. And it's not that, it's when it cuts and then it, like the video will just cut and then they're greeting harder, and it's like they fucking had to make themselves greet more. Do you know what I mean?
Onions.
No
It's the
tears.
tears and it was worse as people commenting on it like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, aye, they're alright. They're fucking filming it so that you ask if they're alright. Of course they're alright.
So it's clearly attention seeking, right? But what about the guy that's on TikTok that acts out greeting to different scenes?
Oh,
Have you
I've
seen
not
that?
seen
Have you not
that.
seen him?
No, that's going to come up in the algorithm tonight though, isn't it?
Aye.
Right, so there's this guy.
A Scottish guy.
I don't know if I think he's English.
Right.
On TikTok, and basically people say to him, like, pretend you've just walked in and caught your wife in bed with somebody else, and he starts greeting on this, saying, can't believe I've caught you in bed with somebody else, and like, but there's all different like acts that he plays out, and he takes requests for these. And that's what he does.
Fried,
I
man.
thought that's where you were coming for this topic with.
No, I mean people that are actually like greeting,
I know, fuck
like
him.
talking about fucking mad emotional things and all that. I'm just like, that's not what this social media's for.
Aye.
It's definitely, that's not what it's meant for, isn't it? No. What's your opinions on it?
Somebody in the background going like, cue the tears. Now,
I don't actually get a lot of them on my feed. I mean, I fucking will now. This is
Aye.
what I'll get
Because we
tonight
spoke about it.
on every social channel. But I know what you mean. It's the ones that will be like, oh, it's usually something that's happened in like the fucking public. Somebody for Postals put a video on about the wildfires in LA and they're greeting you
Aye.
like, you've not left your scheme, mate.
David
Like,
Royce
what are you
talking
greeting
about
about?
Palestine. David Royce talking about Palestine greeting.
It does, man. What does man up in me is people posting themselves greeting and then doing a look how far I've come in my journey post, and then it'll be like fucking they've joined a gym and fucking blah blah blah, and you're like, shut up, man. You've just had a bad day. You've had a fucking bad day. You didn't need to sit and greet about it and fucking film it. See, if I'm greeting, right, I cry, right. I don't know about you, Paul, but I cry.
Snotters a lot.
Nobody, I don't want anybody to see me greeting.
No.
Anybody, I don't want my kids to see it, partner,
Right.
fucking anybody. I don't want anybody to see me greeting.
You're not going to your phone and hitting record and be like,
See, at funerals and all that, I'm pure like fucking bite my lip, my chin's going,
Aye.
like fucking, I'm like that.
So you're
Trying
saying,
to hold
you're
it
saying
in.
with me, I don't like anybody to see I'm upset, because
No.
like, I don't want somebody to be upset for me.
Aye.
It's not a nice thing to see, man.
Oh, I'm feeling upset, get the phone out.
Why would that be your first thought?
It's horrendous.
Is to get your phone out and
It's horrendous. It's just attention. It is just attention.
And it's usually always sitting in the motor. It's usually always people sitting in the motor fucking greeting.
That's upset people who's came for now as well. Can't be
I know.
upset.
I want
I
you
mean-
to make a video this week of you crying in your motor.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the thought process behind it, right? So you must be in tears, right? You're crying. You're then going on TikTok. You're deciding how long your video's going to last for, right? You're going through it. You're going, is it 30 seconds, 60, 90? Now, what if 90 is no long enough? Fuck it, 10 minutes, right?
I'll do a live.
You're then fucking posting it, and you're going, right, and then you're like, do you know what I mean? And then you've actually got to hit the button to decide, right, that's been enough of my crying, and
Aye.
fucking stop it, and then upload it. You must watch that back and go, right, is that teary enough? Aye.
Wee
You've probably
filter
done
on.
about 5 takes. It's just attention
Eyes
seeking,
red raw
man.
when you first put the camera on.
Aye. It's a
So many people are going to support what I've just said, by the way. So many people are going to be
apart from the ones that make the
bang on.
videos.
Well, that's That's
Should fucking tears heading your way.
Shouldn't be
Don't
watching
fucking
this
date
podcast if they make the videos.
don't do it. If you're easily
Aye.
offended, turn away.
Most people that are easily offended don't watch
We should do
podcasts.
wee warnings at the start of the episodes that appear on like rap albums. Remember that?
We'll no need to worry about that soon when the fucking lawsuits start
Public
coming
service
in.
announcement. I know.
Explicit. We
I
did
just
put
don't
that on
like it, man.
Spotify.
I don't like it.
The Spotify's have got explicit things on them.
Have they? Your Spotify?
Aye, like ratings, like Fug Life. Aye,
What's your rating?
bad.
I need to get it right up. I want to rate it up.
That's
man.
why we barely get any money off YouTube.
I want our Spotify to be like an Eminem album.
In what way?
With the same rating. He fucking offends everybody, man. He did back in the day, didn't he?
I mean, it's probably the big comparison to make with Eminem, but fair play to you.
I reckon we can match him for offending people. I just offended male nurses.
That's a good point.
Aye, that's a throwback, man. I felt like my gran was here.
It's like
is a boy.
meet the Fockers, innit? Greg Fockers a nurse. He's like, you're a nurse.
I've just got visions you in a hospital and this guy comes in and is like, I'm a nurse, and you're like, no, you're not.
Nah.
No, you're not.
I just don't like it. It's not for me. Don't use social media for that.
For that clout. Tears of cloutness.
Can you imagine, Jesus? Can you imagine like 20 years ago, right? Somebody sitting with a VHS or a JVC recorder in their house, sitting in the couch, just like, oh, this is such a bad
Your
day.
ma walks in.
My life's going terrible right now, and then watching it in 5 years' time, like sitting with the family and going, right, come on, we'll watch this video of me greeting.
Do you know who's probably worse
But,
though?
do you know what I mean?
The ones commenting on it, encouraging the next one.
Aye.
And they're like,
Aye.
you're watching that
Aye.
and going, aye, he or she's right there.
Or the man's that comment, like, oh, you've got this. They fucking clearly know, got
Aye.
this at this point in time. I think you should comment on all of them this week.
Saying what?
Square
Look,
go.
sort yourself out, man. You're better than this. You might not be, but
I'd need to do it for. I'm not doing it for the work account. I'll do it for
Don't
my
do it for
personal
yours.
one. For yours, that's not a big move there. I think you should comment, but don't do it for the one that I'm involved in.
fucking right.
I'll just be like, hi, it's Gary here. I really think you should fucking grow up and stop attention seeking.
Every time I go into one of your socials and there's like 400 fucking notifications, I'm like, oh man, what's he done? What's he done now?
I don't do hinting.
How you
You
do?
don't want to post all the stuff. I just sit back.
You're fucking the wee lamb in the corner that doesn't say anything. Honestly, take some ownership.
Sugar lamb pie.
Sugar lamb pie. Right, Paul, what else do you want to talk about, mate?
So one of the ones that I put in was so this is probably more for Chris, but when you catch a customer lying, right?
I'm intrigued at this. I'm buzzing for
It
this.
just so happens that there was a Twitter memory or Facebook memory or something come up the other day, and it was one of my things that ended up in the Sun newspaper online, and I'd sold it was 2 signed heart stops
Right.
to a chap.
Folk buy
in
them, aye.
Edinburgh. Aye. Also, they were in the sale.
Coming for the Hearts fans now, Gary. Aye, fuck's sake, man.
Aye, Ken, eh? Ken.
Fucking hell.
And,
Shut up.
So the parcel got there, and the customers phoned me, not happy at all, and the parcel's ripped, and he's only got one top.
Right.
To cut a long story short, I've been on to DHL, going nuts at DHL. The driver marked the parcel as damaged, so it looks like this is what's happened. One of them's missing, so on. And the drivers went back to the guy's house. The guy's not opening the door at this point, so it's a wee bit iffy. So I've says to the guy that's bought it, can you take a picture of the damaged parcel and just your top line out? And at that point, I'm on the phone to DHL, and I open up the picture, and on there is a Hearts top signed, the damaged parcel, but just in the bottom corner, you can just see the same sponsor as the Hearts tap and the pen mark on it. But it's just a wee tiny bit. So I was like, so I phoned him and I was like, listen, have you got any other Hearts signed tops here? No. I was like, all right, okay. I said, because it looks like there's one in your photo in the bottom corner. And he goes, oh no, that's my other one. My auntie works in the ground staff at Tynecastle.
You're right, man.
Right, so at this point you can see he's digging a hole, and I'm like, but it's just that one has got the exact same sponsor. It's an old one. I said they only started sponsoring this year,
Yes.
and you could tell like he was starting to clutch. So I was like, I'll tell you what, give me a wee text in 2 minutes. I'll give you time to think about it. So you can,
I love that. So threatening, man. It's so threatening, man.
So I've tried to phone him back, and at this point I'm not getting any answers. And I'm like, right, I'm going to start having fun with this now. So I've started texting on his phone saying, listen, just to let you know, the guy for DHL's been on the phone. He's phoned the police. They're getting involved in this. the 2 pictures have been sent to the police. You'll probably get a chap at the door. I really advise you to answer the phone to me, and still nothing back again. Right, so the guy just blanked me. So later on that week, I didn't want to like put names down that one. Like, I'm not doing anything like that. I just put a wee post on Twitter, and I was like, to all customers, if you're going to try and steal something, at least don't leave the top line in the bottom of the corner.
Sake.
But then I don't know what happened. I don't know if this happened to you before. It's happened to me a couple of times. But stuff just ends up on the newspapers, on the online newspapers, and it's like it's normally the Sun. So it must be like a journalist follows me on one of the social medias, and there it is. It's just like a full column just about how somebody. But see when you read it, like it grows pure arms and legs as if I spoke to you and they never spoke to you on it. Like, this guy's a Hearts fan who lives here and blah blah blah, and I was like, I've never said any of that.
They pass it off as their own story, man.
They just rip it after social media.
That was it. Took a picture, and in the bottom corner there's the other Hearts tab.
Did they ever get in touch with you again?
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It's pure scummy, innit, man? I fucking hate it.
Man.
I think I'm fucking good at catching people, man. Like
that's what I lead them into.
So do I.
And then you go.
Aye. So I don't know if you're the same, right? I think I'm treble wide, right? And I always look at my business and I go, how can I bump it?
Mm-hmm.
How can somebody bump me? Right? All the time.
Right.
And my mates are wide as well, and I'm like, how would you bump that? Like, if I come up with an idea, how would you rip me off? And we'll play it out and whatever else, right? So you always think you're one step ahead of the game. But we take people, especially when we first started, people didn't realise we photograph everything.
Right.
Fucking
Yep,
everything, man.
Yep.
So people will be like, that's no my laces, or that shoe's got a fucking rip in it, that wasn't like that before, or whatever else. So I'm like, oh, is that right? And they'll just go off on one. People just jump right in straight away. And then you see, as soon as you fucking hit them with, there's a fucking before photographs that we've taken.
50 different angles.
You never hear back from them. You never hear back from them at all. Do you know what I mean? And they're like demanding.
Take 2 minutes.
People have messaged you. I know you've got insurance and all that. I know you're insured, so I want my money, get me my new shoes and blah blah blah. And you're like, poof. And then
is it like
never?
Do people do that when it's proper deer shoes? Is it? Do you find it's like ones that are?
I think it doesn't happen so much now, but there's been things recently where I'm all over everything, man, like sound recorded CCTV and all that, and I'm producing it and going, here you go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't dispute that. But people still, you send photos and people but you've photoshopped that, and I'm like, oh, so I've photoshopped the exact damage onto that image of what you've sent me of the picture. Do you know what I mean? Shut up.
In 20 seconds since the last.
Do you know what's a belter, right? A couple came in. See Canada Goose jackets, right? Like the black ones and the dark grey and the navy, right? They all go, they rub off, like the sleeves rub off, right? The material shite on them.
Right.
And they go all shiny. And right up the seam, it will start to go all white, right? Anybody that's got one that's watching could go and look at it now and they'll see, right? And it goes all white. So this couple came in and they got the jacket dry clean. I don't give a fuck about outing this, by the way. I don't care, because the guy was a prick, man. And they came back to collect their jacket, right? It had been cleaned.
Aye.
And they're fucking taking that away. And they came back and one of the lassies opened up the door and the guy's right in. What the fuck do you call this and all that? What the fuck he's done to this jacket, right? So I'm like sitting drinking a cup of coffee, right? And I was like, what's going on? So I went away up. He went, what have you done to this? And threw it in the desk, right? I was like, what do you mean? He went, oh, that, it's all white and all fucking, you've cleaned it. What the fuck have you done to it? And so he's right here, stinking of booze, right? And she's going off on one. She's like, isn't he like that? That's a fucking disgrace. But at this point, there's another customer in the shop and I'm fuming, right? And I'm like, fucking. And I thought to myself, we're going to square go in a minute. Like, it was close, right? It was so close. Because I thought, I'm only going to accept so much. Like, see, as a business owner, you're dead professional and stuff like that. But see, at the end of the day, I'm not an idiot either. No. So I'll roll about with you if you want. Do you know what I mean? And he was going mental. And Alex came up. She switched on, so she's in the background.
Right.
She's brought the photos up of the jacket. It's about 20 photos of the jacket. And I was like, and it's got the note with the dry cleaning number and all that on it. And I was like, there's your jacket there. And she's like, aye. And I was like, look, I says, we take photographs of everything. She's not realised that, do you know what I mean? The two of them have went balls out, do you know what I mean? And she's looking at it and I went, look, I says, that's that bit there. I went, it's all white. I went, that's what happens to these jackets. I says, they're terrible. They've got a lifetime guarantee and all that. And I explained it all. He's still going off. He's doubled down. You're fucking at it. You're lying and all that. And she's looking at him and she's looking at me and she's going, I know you're right. He just doubled down. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, aye. Mental,
that's when you're like, I'm going to let her go.
That happened again last week as well with somebody else. To be fair, they were all right about it. When I explained that, I was like, look, that's the only pictures. Dry cleaning, something's not going to do that to you. Do you know what I mean? But aye, stuff like that, I'm so conscious of everything. Like, I'll fucking send people the CCTV and go, that's exactly what you asked for. Do you know what I mean?
See, I was taught that when I was younger, but like never assume you're the smartest person in the room.
Aye.
And see at times you do feel like people think they're coming in and they know so much better than you.
Aye.
They're going to double down on this and like they'll have you. And see, as long as see what you said there, see as long as you're prepared, that's what I said. So see when I finish like frames, I take pictures of them from 3 different angles.
Aye.
So that see if there's any sort of blemish in it, it will be there. And see if somebody brings it back in, maybe they've waited to put it up and it's broke or which see if that happens, that's fine. See if you phone me and went, listen, I've waited to put this up and I've dropped it and it's broken in the corner. 9 times out of 10 I'll be like, just bring it back, bring it back in, I'll sort it if you don't worry about it. Or the acrylic's got a wee mark in it, bring it back in, I'll change it for you.
Aye.
But see when you start trying to act like that, like, that's my worst.
The thing is,
no time for people.
you're a good guy as well, you know what I mean? And you look after your business, you want it to
makes
do
mistakes.
well.
Everybody makes
100%. But
mistakes.
even if you've no and something's happened, you try and help them out. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to be an arsehole about it, but it's when you know somebody's trying to daft you. Do you know what I mean?
It's the attitude. Like
It's always the folk that shout the loudest, isn't it? That's the ones that are.
Yes.
They're obviously up to something.
Aye.
And they're thinking you're just going to buckle and go, all right.
People used to say stupid things like, you've cleaned my shoes and some bits fell off it. I wore it my night out and some bits fell off it. You must have cleaned them too hard. And they'll send you a picture and they've been to like a rave or something like that. You know what I mean? The shoes fucking covered in all sorts of shit. And they're like, I mean, I only wore them for 10 minutes and that happened. And I'm like, whoa, shut up, man. There's the photo when it came back to you. Shut up.
You've got a full dossier, fucking.
Listen,
you should fight crime, man, when he's on the deal with shoes.
Honestly, I'm all over that shit like a rash, man. And the thing is, see if you've done something wrong, I'm the first person to be mortified, put my hand up and go, we're really sorry, man.
See if as long as you do, put your hand up. Like, you don't try and back up. Like, see if you've made a mistake, you've made a mistake.
Own it.
Like,
Own it all day, man.
I'm really sorry. I'll sort it. How can I sort it for you? How can I sort it? Because everything can be sorted.
But it's when people just, they know that they're wrong, but they just double down, man. And I'm like, right, okay, well, I'll go to the nth degree here to prove otherwise, you know what I mean?
It's better though when you know you've got the evidence and you're like, fucking bang.
See,
I'll give them enough rope to hang themselves.
See that feeling is, that's it, give them enough rope to hang themselves. See that feeling, but just when they are digging and digging and digging and you go, oh, by the way, and they just go, fuck there.
You've done me there.
Nah,
do you know what I mean? Aye.
Fucking hell, man.
Love it, man.
Don't envy you with that. Don't envy you with that at all.
But the Republic can be hard, can it? It's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's draining.
You maybe know it's bad, but I get people that walk in just randomly off the street because obviously we're on the main street.
You'll tell me about the other day.
Fucking hell, like some people I'm just like, this is I'm now at breaking point. Like I was telling a guy the other day, there was a guy in like, we've got a copier machine, so it does photocopies and it's 50p a copy, and I was like, the guy, it's 5 copies, £2.50. And he goes, here's 25p. And I'm like that, looking at him, and I was like, no. Like, see, like if he went, I'll not get any money, or I'd be like that. So most of the time I just got that, just tap it in later, or go and put it in a charity box. This guy's like, there's 25p, and I was like, nah, I'm not letting you away with that this time.
Hell, man.
The fucking eBay, innit?
He came back in and offered me £1.20.
That's mental, innit?
But we get that we get people like that all the time, like that's part of
just chancing it.
That's part of the reason. Like, and the worst bit for me is even people like that come in and always appreciate everybody that comes in, but a lot of them don't spend money. So you're just talking to people or spending time with people like 10-15 minutes at a time, and you're not making any money.
Stuff you've got.
You're not making any money.
I know, but we don't really get that because you need to travel to us, so you're coming for a
reason. That's when I'm moving. That's going to be my thing as well. Because you're going to have to travel to me, so you're not going to. It's only people coming to collect or spend money.
Aye.
But fucking catching people at telling lies or try to bump you is dynamite, man. I feel it's like a sport, mate. People try and bump you all the time, don't they?
Absolutely.
People try and con you and fucking rip you off all the time, man.
Or knock you down in price. You got a wee discount on that. Like, ballsy as you get, you get a wee discount on that if I get it too. You're like, well, it's not. So it's still the same cost on it. So.
Do you know, I had this conversation the other day. People say, how much is it to get 5 pairs done, right? Mm-hmm. And you'll go, whatever amount, and we could do me a deal. So this will be on Instagram, so you'll go like that, right? Okay, I'll work you out a price. And they come in with 2 pairs, and they go,
same price.
They're wanting, like, so say for example, I've went £200, right? And they've divided that by 5, and they go, right, what, each pair's whatever. And they come in and go, but you said that. And I went, no, that was for the 5 pairs.
You brought me 2.
Or they do that one. Like, I'll bring the other 3 pair in later on once these ones are done.
Aye.
They want it at
you
the
never
same
see
price
them again
as
after
it.
that.
Absolutely.
Fucking mental, man.
When you were growing up, like, I always remember if you're working in that junior station and folk used to come in, like, you get a discount for cash. I'm like, well, what else you fucking
Cash.
like,
How much cash?
fucking magic beans or something? Like, what else you got to buy it with?
I know.
Got a discount for cash, mate? No, it's still the same price.
Yeah, I got a guy making an inquiry in here for an hour and a half, and I was like, it's 150 quid. He was pure, you do me a deal? And I was like, I'll give you 90 minutes for the same money. I don't mind them asking. I don't mind them asking, but I don't give, unless I know you.
Aye.
You're not
See, to
getting
be
a
fair,
discount,
like,
you know what I mean?
see customers like that, like customers that you're going to get a discount, they've probably been through you for
Aye,
you know them well, aye.
and then you're going to look after them anyway.
Aye.
Aye.
Normally the ones that ask you for it, you're like, don't worry.
That's a red flag straight away. People that ask for discounts, people that ask what happens if what happens if my shoes don't look clean when they're finished. All these things, that to me, that's like you're a problem. I
People
would rather
gearing
just
up
say to
for it
them,
already.
we're not really for you, by the way.
People
Go
that come
somewhere
in and
else.
are negative about other businesses to you directly is
100%,
the
aye.
biggest red
Aye.
flag you'll ever get. See, at that
100%.
point, I'm just like, so I always work on, like, I always go to people like, your expectation versus reality, and somewhere in the middle,
Aye.
they'll be what it is.
Yep.
But some people are just like, I've been in here and I've done that, and they put this, I didn't like that, and I'm like, I'm never going to be able
Red
to meet your
flag,
expectations
aye.
here.
Red flag.
Never.
The best one ever was that couple that came in. Remember, and they made the complaint on fucking Google. They left
I
a big
remember
Google,
that,
a shitey Google review, and I went through all their old their Google reviews. And they left 1-star reviews with every business, their dentist and all that.
What's the point, man?
And I read every single one out. That video went viral twice, man.
That's just too much time, but
Aye.
I see people
They were
like that.
nutters. They
They-
were
too
fucking
much time.
crackers, the two of them, man. They were mentalists. The guy still edits his review now and again.
What?
Edits
On
it?
Google, I edits it. I get a notification. He'll edit it because every time he edits it, he tries to like refute what I've said back.
How
so I
long
just
ago was
change
it?
minds. That's
Years.
over a year ago.
Aye.
Aye, they're fucking crackpots, man. Two of them leaving reviews at their dentist.
You'll be sitting watching this, like, oh, I better edit that
Mental,
again.
man. Mental.
Get back into that.
Wild.
Fuck.
You could run a podcast just talking about. See if you could talk like and say go right in deep about customers. And all
Name and
that.
shame.
Aye.
You could fucking
Aye, there's
make
a couple
so
of
much content
shockers,
there.
man.
Aye,
Why don't we start getting like a wee mugshot wall? We'll
Aye.
put all their wee faces up.
we need a bigger law.
There's other ones I know, the ones that you know want it for free, maybe a
Aye.
wee bit higher profile, and you know they want it for free, and you
Aye.
can tell straight away. And
The ones with the most fucking money.
aye. And see, the thing is, see, like people like that, you normally has a wee bit of sort of a deal there to be made.
100%. Aye, there's no shame in that.
You
That's-
scratch my back, I'll scratch your
Aye.
back. See straight away when somebody says to you, much would that be?
Aye.
I'm like that, like, you clearly want this for
Aye.
free.
Can I tell you a customer story? It's really quick, right?
Aye.
When I worked in Virgin Mobile, a guy came in, right? I can't believe I've got to tell you this. And he had like a fucking Sony Ericsson, right? W550i. This is like 2006 or something. And it was always like, Bluetooth isn't working. And I'd be like, right, can I go into your photos? You always had to ask permission. He's like, aye, no bother. So it's like him in a Celtic tap, his missus in a Celtic tap. Two of them are standing there looking at me square in the face. I go to a photo, it's them in the back row at the Camp Nou at a Celtic Barcelona Champions League game. She's got her tits out. And he looks me square in the face and like smiles and nods. And she's standing right next to him.
Oh no. Did you Bluetooth it to yourself? Aye.
Absolutely no, mate. You
Hey, take this in the back, you know. 2 seconds.
Fucking hell, man.
I've got worse, but I couldn't tell you.
Brilliant.
Fucking
Aye,
hell,
you
man.
could go mental with customers. That's a podcast in itself, man.
Jesus.
But we appreciate everybody.
Thank you very much for coming and spending your hard-earned cash.
We'll put a wee disclaimer out on the episode.
No, but see, to be fair, like 99.9% of customers are all
Aye,
are
good,
class,
aye,
aren't they? Like,
definitely.
and, like good pattern, good banter, and everything else. But there is that wee percentage that you're just
It's like the Comic Con, mate. It's the others.
aye.
Aye.
That's what you can call them, the others.
But you can spot them. Like when you've been in it a
Oh,
long time,
100%.
You can spot who's going to be in a shoe. I can see them as soon as they ring my ring doorbell. I'm like, oh, you're going to be trouble, man. And people looking to see who's coming and all that. And fucking.
Do you ever just feel like fuck off, mate? No, I do.
I've told somebody to fuck off before, unprofessional, but the guy was impossible. He was impossible, man. He was just horrible to deal with. Like for day one, I tried to help him as much as I could, and he was impossible. And then come the end of it, he was on the phone and he was speaking to me as if I was an idiot, and I hate that. And I just went, do you know what, mate? Go and fuck off. And then he wrote a Google review and put in it that I told him to fuck off and all that. And I was like, aye, that did happen, man. I wasn't even denying it. Google reviews don't mean anything to me anymore. Because see when that couple went and left that shiter, there was then all my mates were all leaving like bam up reviews on it about how I donated an organ and all that, a kidney. a kidney and I was such a nice guy and everything, so it was all wind up. So I was like, they don't even mean it. If 100 people leave bad reviews, I'll get 200 people to leave good ones. Do you know
But
what I mean?
fair, see the way you dealt with that, you probably get more traffic out of
Ah,
that
did I?
than with that one
And so
guy.
did the East End tandoori, whatever it's called in Paisley. Do you know what I mean? they get a pure turn at the weekend with people going, I'm going to go there and get something to eat and all that.
Fucking
Mental,
hell,
man.
man. Jesus.
What else have we got on the list? Have we done?
Random things that you dislike, just for no
Right, I've got
specific
a list.
reason.
I've got a list for that.
Sean Batty. Right, mate, I don't know why, right? I don't know why. No help with the guy at all. But it fucking just riles me, man, when he's on the weather.
I've got a Sean Batty story.
Oh, aye.
My dad hates Sean Batty, right? Bald Eddie hates Sean Batty. Every time he's doing it, fucking prick, right? He hates him. So one day, I was bored one day. I think I was in work and I phoned my sister and I had her on loudspeaker and I was like, Jillian, I says, my dad said the jail. And she's like, what? I went, my dad said the jail. He was walking through George Square and Sean Batty was doing a weather report and my dad went up and battered him. And she's like, no, he never. She starts having a panic attack. I was like, I did. He's in Stuart Street Post Station. I'll go get him now. I'll go get him. She hangs up the phone, man, and I've let it go for 10 minutes, right? Tried to phone her. She's no answered. And I was like, what the fuck? They're like, you better get a hold of her. Get her. Phoned her up and she was fucking pure hysterical. Like, oh my God, man. Is she going to go to prison and all that? I was like, no, I'm kidding on. Fucking phones my dad up. My dad's pure sitting in watching like fucking Russian TV, no oblivious to what's going on, man.
Who's yours?
Right, so I've got a list.
Of course
Have you got a list?
I've only got one on it.
I knew he'd have a list.
So, random things you dislike for no reason. I've got Northern Irish accents.
Oh,
Aye. I think they're very, very aggressive.
Harsh, aren't they? They're so
Aye,
harsh.
they're aggressive and I think they're always dead judgy. Like they always
Aye?
Aye, like, what are you? Like,
I thought you were going to do one there like Jim McDonald. Go on.
don't you worry your wee hair, Elizabeth. Having to wear a suit.
By the way,
Aye.
yes.
I'm with that as
Who
well.
the fuck decided that?
Hate it.
So do I,
Why
man.
do you need to dress up? Like, why wear a suit to an interview for a job that you don't need to wear a suit for?
Correct.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
They're so fucking uncomfortable,
Aye.
man.
Horrible,
Aye,
man.
I'm with you there.
A wedding, just as soon as the meal's done, the ties
Aye.
off, and it?
Aye.
Ties off and buttons
I fucking
undone.
hate
Who
wearing
the
a
fuck
suit.
came up with you need to wear a suit for your wedding?
Uncomfy shoes, fucking
Aye.
shite. Coins.
Coins?
Dislike coins. They make your fingers smell. Don't they? Think about coins, they smell, don't they? And think, like, imagine you had coins in your pocket and they've been in some mad old alky's pocket that pisses himself and all that and like there's a cheesy bobby and you're just like do you know what I mean?
hell,
You've been
Think
right
how-
down the rabbit hole with that
think
one,
how
haven't you?
unhygienic coins are.
How
Aye.
deep do you go with having a fucking coin in your pocket?
I think how unhygienic they are.
But notes are the
All
same.
guys just stoning pure stinking, putting them in a puggy and all that, and then they're all going through minging, man.
I used to get all fivers and they were pure fucking, you'd get them out
Crusty.
of town and you're like,
Pound
I was
notes.
just about to say
Pound
pound
notes,
notes.
aye.
Aye.
Coins, I think, are disgusting. Even notes. Sometimes you get notes and you can pure smell the fucking like the weed or the gear off them. Like, do you ever get that? Like you've been counting money and then you're like that, and your nose starts getting all itchy and all that. Don't you? You know, obviously, you get a shop, you can deal with cash. You know what I mean? You get some naughty customers and you're like, fucking hell, boys, man.
Or somebody gives you the note to pay for something that's still got a curl in it.
Aye, exactly, aye. They fucking unravelled it in front of you, like a big £50 note, man. A good weekend, aye.
Doing that with the counter is their
Aye.
fine.
oh man.
Right, I've got one more, hang on it. Scousers.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck. And don't trust any Scousers.
Many of you, mate.
I trusted one and he fucking done the dirty on me. He done the
You
fucking
talking about
dirty.
Stevie G?
Yeah. It broke my heart. He done the dirty on me, man. I've always said never trust a Scouser. I let one into my circle of trust. What did he do? He fucking walked right out of the circle, didn't he?
Surely you can't. Did you walk to Brookside back in the day? How can you hate Scousers?
That fucking guy, that mad guy had all the bodies, that body buried in under his patio.
Oh.
No, he was buried under the patio.
The Jordashes. Was it the
It was
Jordashes?
his wife and his daughter
That's
murdered
right,
him
aye.
and buried him under the patio.
Jennifer Ellison. I used to like her and all.
Oh, did you? Aye. Why?
Did she break your heart?
She did die.
Broke his bed.
Aye.
Jimmy Corkill.
By the way, that's a topic for another day. But I remember I used to work in a place and they'd have Nuts magazine and Loaded magazine.
Aye.
Right? I sometimes tell my missus about that, and she'll be like, "Oh, you're a dirty bastard." I'm like, no,
That's
the
just
columns
right,
the columns in it were class.
Aye.
Remember like the bits that would write in and put
100%.
people's problems and that.
FHM and all that.
Oh,
Right in
tremendous,
questions to
man.
the birds.
But the
Class.
same woman, right? That like, oh, that's just smut. Or sitting with a 50 Shades of Grey book, and you're like, well, what's that?
Aye.
That's just the fucking exact same.
I know.
Perverts.
Women that objectify men more than men objectify women.
Wow.
Do they? Do they?
Fuck's sake.
That's I'll not get in the house if I go into this conversation.
They They fucking do. And do you know what?
Begs to differ.
Do you know what? They fucking know they do as well. They know they do.
I love how you said that there, and us
wo-
three just sat in fucking silence.
Women think that guys just in group chats talk about birds and post photos of birds all the time, right? Guys group chats, if they're going off, it's usually about fucking football or gambling or fucking something mad, right? It's never like scuds and shit like that all the time, right? Women are screenshotting David Beckham with the fucking white pants and all that on and it's getting fired in. Oh my god, you seen David Beckham, blah blah blah. They're constantly at it talking about guys all the time, and they know they are. They fucking know they are. I'm not having it. They know they are.
Well,
women do it.
so Scousers and women in a 2-minute spell there. That was
Scousers, no, I never had the woman on
You
it.
see what I think about Scouse women with Northern Irish accents?
fucking hell, aye.
Scouser. Do you trust Scousers?
I don't mind them, mate. I'm not really.
Actually, I think see, like, in terms of like people, like, it's obviously for being for like Glasgow, like I sometimes find that either further down England you go, like they just feel as though they don't like you at all. So I always think, let's see, like Scousers, Geordies,
Very similar to us.
Manchester. I think they're pretty similar to us. Aye.
Put it this way, right? See if your boiler was fucked, right?
Yep.
In your house, and you phone up the boiler company.
Right,
Fuck knows, I don't know a boiler company, right?
right.
Box T, they're a boiler company. I don't know. Fuck knows, right? You phone up the boiler company,
Right,
right?
you have to sleeve of the
And
Rangers start well, didn't it?
the guy turns up and he's a Scouser.
Right.
Are you going like that? I'm just going to jump into the shops, mate. Are you going to be like, I've just got to jump into the shops, mate. I'll be back in half an hour. You got to be cool with that.
Why am I jumping into the shops?
Aye, when there's
leaving
that
the
guy in your
fucking
house.
Aye. Who does that?
Right, all right. So if you go, right, the boiler's up the stair, mate. I'm going to be you. If a Scouser turns up and he's here to fix my boiler, I'm standing there.
Mate, he's not going to turn that boy's fucking boiler gate to rob your house.
Why were you picking up there? What's that?
I've got enough of my pals at Dead Trades. I'm not leaving anybody unsupervised.
I
in the house, definitely not.
hope something happens in Box Fresh and a Scouser turns up to fix it. You'll be like, nah.
I'll be putting on my best
Paul
Scouse
Sheridan.
accent, man.
Scouser and a big Northern Irish guy that looks like a psychopath.
Don't get many Scousers in the shop.
Nee, what no?
No Scouts allowed. Sign outside. That's how.
Fucking hell.
It's fucking true as well, man. Things I just like for no reason. I didn't really need a gear reason.
Yeah, fair play.
Like, so the one and only thing I can think of, right, and I've had that thing since I was a wee boy. Things that I dislike for no reason. Raisins. Honestly, like I can't put one near my mouth or like see if it's something's got a raisin in it. Oh, fucking no chance. Like it's the worst ever. You order your sticky toffee pudding after something to eat, and it comes and it's got raisins in it.
I like
Actually
raisins.
just
Aye, I quite like raisins.
no.
Chocolate coated raisins.
It's not even. I've never tried one, so I've never actually tried
But
one.
if you
so
actually like them,
I don't know. I'm not trying it.
How
No
not?
chance, man. No chance.
What is a raisin?
You
What
used
is
to-
a raisin
It's
before it's a
a
raisin?
Grape,
grape?
dried
a
grape.
dried grape, aye.
Is it?
I used to tell my school at primary, see when you used to go like bacon and stuff like that. But nah, I'm allergic to raisins.
Do you like grapes?
Aye.
Same fucking worse.
I like women, but I don't like old women that are all dried out. So
Oh,
Fucking hell,
Fucking
man.
come for a woman tonight,
you
man.
know?
Used to her, anyway.
You're always so sitting in a wee fence, aren't you, man?
throwing
Arse
grenades,
covered
aren't
in
you?
splinters, just sitting there with his wee arms folded.
I know,
his
I wish
cardigan
I
on
was
like that.
fucking
You're
edgy
always
like you.
slagging trousers and women, Chris. Fuck's sake.
I wish I was edgy like you.
With a dog t-shirt.
Aye, you'll be greeting tomorrow, like, don't post that.
What the fuck? Post anything you want, man.
Or the Scousers come down, smash up your shop.
I don't care.
Steal your trainers.
Don't care.
Just one trainer. No, the two of them.
Fucking hell, man.
You do care. Paul, ain't you just dislike for no reason? Don't say
I've
us.
usually got reasons. I'll have my reasons for hating shit, you know. I can't think, honestly.
Don't like cats.
Nah, I love a cat, mate.
Nah, I like cats and all.
No, they're fucking evil in their
I'm
eyes,
allergic
man.
to cats.
Cats are plotters. Don't know what's going on. Nah, I'm not into it. How you feel about dogs? That's me with cats.
I feel the same about cats as well. Fuck the cats, too. Cats are stinking. Dogs are stinking.
No,
There's-
dogs aren't they? That's wild.
They are. Anybody that's got... I can smell the dog off you.
I don't have a dog.
You've got a golden retriever.
Fucking honest to God, man.
Got a box of poo bags, but no dog.
Nah, I just walk about.
Have you got 3 dogs?
I've got 3 dogs, aye.
Fuck that, man.
I
Three dogs.
want to see if you get me a golden retriever for my Christmas this year.
I will.
£4,000, mate.
Are they?
Aye.
I'll get you one.
Post-COVID prices.
I remember I'm going to have an OnlyFans account, so I'll be moved to Dubai with my OnlyFans account.
No,
I'll
you're
get
moving
you
to
a golden
Thailand.
retriever. Thailand.
There's zero
What a
context to that as
boy.
well, and he's just put that. He's got an OnlyFans account.
It just came full circle. We were talking about Thailand, we were talking about the wee guy that went to shag the lady boys. What did he turn out to be? A fucking scouser, didn't he? Didn't he? Never trust a scouser, man.
So you're saying that all Scousers go to Thailand?
I tell you what,
Lady
a
boys?
scouser gave me the best moment of my whole entire life, right?
Where's this gone?
Would I trust him?
Back to Thailand.
Is that all you're saying?
But John Lundstrom,
Aye, I'll give you
best
that.
moment of my whole life.
I'll give you that.
Right, over buffer kids and everything.
No, I
right?
wouldn't go that far.
Oh, all day. No offence to the Waynes, if they ever watch this in 10 years' time, but that was the best moment of my life.
Aye?
All day, man. Aye. Never had a feeling like it. Unreal.
You've
But-
had 2 wins?
So,
Wild.
different feeling.
Fucking wild.
But I wasn't jumping about the hospital, like, fucking hell, really having a heart attack, ah, greeting and all that.
Aye, you were.
Imagine you were,
You're
man.
like that, filming it.
Nah,
Green.
never trust, man.
Oh, fuck's sake. It's because you've had bad experiences. That's what's led to this.
Mm-hmm.
This distrust of... Maybe you need a new Scouser to come into your life.
Or want to come back.
But
fuck
I
that.
wouldn't mind that.
No, I would. 100%. It's went well for him since he's left, hasn't it? Come on.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. It makes me upset.
What else do you want to talk about? What
Have you
else
not got
have
anything
got?
else on the list?
What
No.
else did you have on yours?
I've-
Did you all get the crazy fucking text alert for the storm?
Aye.
Aye, but I just cut mine off
No,
rapid.
you know what killed me? How many people text you and went, did you get that?
Aye.
As if no, I didn't. My mum texts me. And it's me and her and my sister in a group for like the kids and stuff like that. And she's like, did you just get that alert there? And I was like, nah, never got it. As if everybody got it.
I don't like it. I don't like that, but
It's like the purge.
I hate it. I never used to be like how you get people that hate the government and all that. I never used to be like that. I used to be like, that's what it is. But see now, they're just shady, horrible bastards, aren't they? Like, doesn't
Because
matter
you
how-
got a text about a storm?
I know, but like, it's just it's controlling, innit?
That's what they know about you.
Aye, it's like, how are you getting into my phone to be able to do that? Do you know what I mean?
Talk
What
to
else
Apple.
can you do? Can you actually get into my
to what?
phone and
Talk to Apple.
Aye.
can you get in and fucking find out everything in my... Of course they can. Of fucking course they can.
Aye.
It's the old like stalwart Nokias that never got one. They're like, I didn't get a message through. Nokia 3310.
Aye.
It's just still charging.
I would...
Through.
2G.
See, here's a thing. Here's a question, right? This will be a good one to put out to people, right? Would you prefer it if we just ditched smartphones and went back to the way that phones used to be, like the old 3310s and that?
Fuck that.
No,
No. You kidding?
I would.
Why?
Because
You might as well just having a house phone.
just go back to like texts and phone calls.
Nah.
No,
I like a wee funny voice note and that.
no, I hate all that shit. That freaks me out. By the way, that's a separate topic. People that send the voice notes to you,
You fucking send me voice notes?
they're fuck.
Aye, you do.
Saying what?
Just some pish about
Play
something.
one. Play one.
I would only
Bet you
ever,
can.
I would only ever date if I was no
Driving?
driving, but parked safely at the side of the road and then left it.
I'm going to find one that's going to be mad offensive here.
I don't care. I hope it's
This will be it for us.
I don't send voice notes. I think it's pure awkward when somebody's voice noting you and you're texting them back.
I know, I do that anyway. I see
Aye.
somebody, I do that anyway.
Fucking weird people just voice note you, man. Especially people that don't know. Sometimes I get customer DMs on Instagram.
Mate, I
voice
get
notes.
that as well. Like, you're always texting back to that. You're never voice
Aye.
noting that back.
What are you,
Definitely not.
fuck?
Aye.
I think the people do that so that you can't screenshot what they've said.
Mate, I just watched that TikTok you put on, man, and I can't move. Like, obviously, I've seen it hers now, and that is unbelievable. She has got to fucking go off.
I don't send voice notes.
What
you know
was
what I
I
mean?
thought of it?
I don't know. Must have been a clip or something.
Class. Oh well, fair dues, right? That's just fucking outed me then, innit?
We'll cut it
I
out.
stand corrected.
Cut it
aye.
out. Don't you worry
Aye.
about it. I wouldn't do that to you. No Scouser.
Fucking wanker.
And ain't you want to leave with?
No, I want to ask Paul some
Go for it, mate.
work-related questions.
Batter in.
Right, so who's the most famous person you've like either had memorabilia for or like framed for? I think you've been asked this loads, probably, haven't you?
So it depends on what you're sort of classing, like as like famous, right? So if you want to go on like clout of like Instagram and stuff like that and followers. I worked with Gaz for Geordie Shore.
Right.
So he was like 3 million followers on
Aye.
Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. I don't know his work. He's at a golf simulator in his garage, and I don't know his work for in there. But I mean, if you want to go on like guys like sort of like we would know like maybe guys like Paul Lambert, so, I mean European Cup winner and stuff like that. So they're sort of my sort of idols growing up. So you know what it's like yourself. You meet guys like that, and you're like, this is cool. Like just get my picture took with a guy that I've grew up like idolising, stuff like that. So Alan Thompson and all of them.
What about like signature wise? What's the most famous signature you've had through the door?
Mate, I've done everything. Like, and I've said this before. Like, see, like, it gets to a point. It's just a job. Like, it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, it's just like I've done hundreds of Messi's and I've done hundreds of Ronaldos and there's loads of Pelés. And see, to be honest with you don't even know 90% of them if they're real or not. But it's just another job. Like, it's just another job at that point. So.
I love that stuff. It's like Michael Jordan stuff, Mike Tyson, Babe Ruth. See people get Babe Ruth fucking signed baseballs and all that.
You've got the signed Brogues, ain't you? The Walter Smith.
Nobody else will have a signed Walter Smith.
That's what I mean. You know? I like things like that are random that you don't see.
I like stuff with a story. See, like somebody gives me a right story behind something. Like I've done like stuff for just normal run of the mill guys, and maybe like they've been to their last football game with their dad before he's died, so you can wear a scarf and a top, and like there's a good story behind that. And but see, just normal run of the mill ones. I've done a million Messi's. I've done a million Messi's and a million Ronaldos. And
is it merry a pain now because you've got these, like Celtic and Rangers have got their own kind of setups now that do all the events and they tie in all the memorabilia and
mate, they don't do it well. Like they really
charge a fucking fortune.
They really don't do it well. At Celtic, have like the odd signed top in the superstore, but they don't sell anything loose. So you can't take that and go and get it somewhere else. And Rangers, probably, they deal more with the sort of 5-star side of stuff who have really just sort of nailed that market in the Rangers market. So, but again, are they maybe more events based than what they are actual selling. So, and you can come into us as well. Like we've got so many customizable options. Like so, the sort of stuff that you get, but the same sort of stuff that I do for like James Forrest and Greg Taylor, and like a lot of the football players go for that type of framing, and you can go to like the exquisite stuff where it's like moving into like 300, 400 pound for framing in there, and you've got lights in it and all singing, all dancing. And the one I done for like Daniel Kelly with the wee video monitor, it had his first ever goal for Celtic in his debut, playing through the monitor and. So I prefer jobs. I see jobs that will challenge me. I prefer jobs that will challenge me. I prefer somebody to come in and give me an idea and I'll go, I've never done it before, but I'll go for it. I'll
give it a bash.
Nice, man. Love it.
I could spend so much money on memorabilia, honestly.
So I've got a box in my house, right? And it's just a box with like signed tops for me. But I've never I don't put anything framed up in the house or anything like that at all. So it's never sort of went in my head. And when you come into my work, there's the wall. So when I go work for somebody, I get them to sign a top. But even the ones that they sign tops on me, I don't frame them. I just put them up on the wall so I can get as many up as possible. It doesn't even. I don't mean that's the way it sounds, but it's not something. See, like the match worn stuff as well. It just doesn't interest me at all. Like I don't know if it maybe just I'm sort of desensitized.
You've done it that much.
I feel like that as well. People come in and they want to talk to me about trainers and all that, and I'm like, I could not give a monkey's, man.
Not at all.
Have you seen these Jordans, blah, blah? I'm like, nah, don't care. I fucking hate trainers, man. I do.
You'll talk to me about trainers.
It's the same, but you'll be like the same with football taps. People, oh my God, I've got this and that. And you're like, whatever, mate.
They want to tell me everything I've got. I've got this and I've got that. And I'm like, I know, but cool. I've got work to do.
I know. Full due respect. It's mental, innit?
Class, mate.
Good episode. Well
Really
done for
good
winning
episode.
the competition, Paul. That was good effort.
Well done for bringing us
say it was
gifts and all, man.
Thanks very much for my t-shirt.
I think we should encourage every guest to bring us in stuff.
I'm actually
that's the
shocked
standard
nobody's
now.
brought you in one before.
Nobody's brought us in then, have they?
Bit rude, isn't it?
People that have had on.
No.
You always remember your first.
Aye. Got to tag them all the night.
I'd say it's standard. It's been set now.
Kenny Miller or no? Fuck's sake.
No.
They brought us in something.
That's some rapper for you, isn't it? Kenny Miller and me.
Aye,
This could possibly be the last episode.
To be fair, Kenny Miller probably when I spoke about the subjects we spoke about.
Aye, that's true. he probably respects male nurses.
Media trained and all that.
Aye.
We're only getting any of that.
Betty wears Crocs.
Nah.
No chance.
No, man. No. You fucking text him and tell him that then.
I will.
He'll batter you.
Alright.
His missus will batter you.
Sound. No, he won't. I'll get a scouser up to batter the two of them. Job done.
Well done. Good
Done.
episode, lads.
Aye, cheers, lads.